What the fuck is up, guys? Hello, it is Hectic. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the MTAR-21. By the way, I actually dropped 50 kills in this game, so I figured I would bring it to you. And before I even got this gameplay, the gameplay right before this one, I got 49 kills. So that should give you some perspective as to how good this gun is. And if I can do it, you can do it too. 100%. So, you may also be wondering why this video is so long. That's just because I will be talking about the gun for 5 to 6 minutes, and then I will be ranting for another however long. And I will be speaking about why Google is fucking up YouTube. That may be something that you guys are wondering. I have an answer for you. And I think you would be surprised or say, okay, that makes sense. And I actually know why they're doing it. At least I have an idea. I have a pretty strong idea. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. The MTAR-21 is a beautiful gun. If I was to make a top 3 list of my favorite guns, it would be the SG-553, the ACR, and the MTAR. Maybe throw in the M4 somewhere if I'm just talking about carbines. So, you may be wondering, why is this your favorite gun? Well, I don't have any statistics to bring you because this gun is not on Synthic, but what I can tell you is that this gun shoots at 900 RPM. That's as fast as an AEK, 100 RPM less than a FAMAS, and it has zero recoil. Maybe it has a little bit, but you just have to control it. It's so easy to control, guys. It's so easy. You may also be looking at me shooting this gun and realize that the recoil goes side to side a little bit, left to right. And I'm still playing around with the fact that I might use a compensator, but I don't know. I can't have a lot of time to test this gun. I have exams tomorrow, so everything's a little crazy at the moment. But I wanted to make sure I brought you guys this video review. So I put on a muzzle brake, a reflex sight, and a stubby grip. That made it have zero recoil. I'll probably toy around with a compensator, but that's what you should use if you want to have this gun be as effective as possible. You may also be looking at this gun and saying, wow, what the fuck, this gun looks like a piece of shit, it looks really stupid, and I'll agree with you, it does look kind of stupid. It looks like someone took a full-fledged assault rifle, cut it in half, then gave it a barrel and said, okay, that's the MTAR. And, you know, even though it looks really weird, I still love the way it shoots. And on top of that, I love the way it looks when it reloads, which I think matters. I mean, you know, it's taking up a large portion of your screen, so you want to make sure that the gun that you have looks kind of sexy, you know what I'm saying? It has to look good. Anyway, I think that the look of it, even if it may be an ugly duckling, it has so much power behind it, and it is so good up close and personal. It's great medium range because the recoil is so low. And that's what makes this gun really stand out to me. Because if you use a FAMAS, or you use an AEK, you will realize that the recoil is crazy. Typically, with guns that have high RPM, they are incredibly good up close and personal. But, long range, they suck, because the recoil is so big. But, with the MTAR, it has zero recoil. That means you can actually win gunfights at long range with a gun that shoots faster than any other gun. So it is completely nonsensical as to why DICE did this. Maybe they were on some narcotics while, while developing this gun, but I love it, man. I can't get over it. In terms of a playstyle, in terms of what you should be doing when you have this gun, I can safely say do whatever you want. It will work long range. It will work up close and personal. Because it has 900 RPM, you really want to use this gun to the fullest potential. And in my opinion, I think being aggressive is the best form of attack. When you have a gun that shoots as fast and as furious as this one does, then you really want to get in people's faces. Because you will win every single time. Or a majority of your gunfights. So, again, one of my favorite guns, by far. I will continue to use it. I think it is truly standoutish. And I really just encourage you guys to use it too. So that wraps up my review for the gun. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to post them in the comments section below. Anything to do with attachments, anything to do with how I should be using the gun if you want me to go more in depth, or something that I didn't cover, let me know. So, you may now be wondering, why do I think that Google is fucking up YouTube? What possible explanation does Google have to say, wow, we're going to fuck up YouTube? Because it's hard to understand. And it's hard to understand because we're all people, right? Even if this dude is the executive of Google and he's the CEO, he's this big powerful person, he's still a regular guy, just like me. The emotions that he feels are the same emotions that I feel. So there's a term called marketing myopia, all right? And you may be wondering what this is. What marketing myopia is when a company puts its own self-interests before its consumers. So let's say Microsoft started saying, okay, well, this is what we want to do to our product, and we're not going to listen to what anyone else says because we're all gigantic and awesome and powerful. And that's just typically what happens when a company gets too big. It experiences a term called marketing myopia, where it cares more about itself than the people it serves. So I think this is what's going on with Google. I think they're saying, okay, we have this awesome new platform. We have Google Plus. We know it's amazing. We don't care if other people don't like it because we're going to force them to like it. We're going to hold them down, and we're going to shove this down their throat because we know that it's good. They don't have to know, but we do. And because we're Google, and because we're awesome, we're going to make sure that they understand this. And I think their hearts are in the right places. Supposedly Google Plus is awesome. I'm not going to take the time out of my day to fucking learn how to use it because I'm not interested. If you want to shove a social networking site down my throat, you can go fuck yourself because I'm not going to do it, man. I have the choice to use it or not. But I think this really has to go down to, Google's just not realizing how much it's fucking itself over right now. And you may be saying, okay, well, there's nothing that we can do. Google's just sitting there, doing whatever the fuck they want, and, we feel powerless. And that's not entirely true. Because when Google starts doing what they're doing, when YouTube starts doing what it's doing, where it is creating this crazy array of changes that no one is happy with, I'll tell you exactly what happens when a company does that. Competition starts to spring up. And it's already kind of slowly going on. I mean, you hear over the years, you've heard about Vimeo. World Star Hip Hop is airing stuff on their website that you could never find on any other website. And if YouTube continues to just do whatever it wants, this is going to continue to happen, where more and more competitors are going to come up and they're going to rise to the top. And then YouTube is going to have a serious problem where it is not the big bad wolf in the room anymore. And you may also be wondering, for those of you who do not know, what the fuck, what do you mean Google's fucking up YouTube? Let me explain something to you from a content creator's point of view. Google is shoving a social networking site down my throat. I have to sign up for Google Plus, I have to create an account, and I have to use their social networking site in order to do what I want on YouTube. On top of that, they fucked the comments section up. So that means the comments that have the most controversy, the most replies, the most likes, they get pushed to the top. So if someone makes a troll comment like, I fucking hate you, I hope you get raped, something along those lines, if 20 people respond to that, it's going to be moved to the top of the page. So all of the sudden, all of the hate, all of the trolls, that gets pushed to the top. And all the people that are saying positive comments, all the people that are being nice, or maybe just giving you constructive criticism, are being pushed to the bottom. And that's a real hard thing for a content creator to look at. I've been kind of blessed because you guys have been so supportive of me. All of the comments that I've gotten have been almost entirely positive. But I've seen other YouTubers who are gigantic who just turn their comment section off. Because when you create video after video and you spend hours every day putting something out there, and then all of a sudden you have this fuckface who creates this really mean post with no criticism whatsoever, just entire hate, poison, vomit shit just thrown at you, and it has all these likes and comments to it, it's kind of like, well, what the fuck am I doing? I'm getting all this hate for something that it's not supposed to be like this. So, I think that Google is kind of fucking itself over. It's doing something that no one wants to do. No one wants Google Plus. Now, conversely, I will say this about Google Plus that I like. I get comment notifications all the time. Like, it'll tell me when I have a new comment, like on the top right of my screen, and I can immediately go to that comment, I can read what they say, and then I can choose to respond. And it's very awesome because on a lot of websites it has that, and I can just see whenever I get a comment. It's really cool. And that's one thing that I really do appreciate, this whole comment notification system. But other than that, I don't need Google+. No one wants Google+, to my understanding. I haven't had one person tell me, hey man, I really enjoy Google+. And you as a viewer might, but I haven't met one content creator that enjoys it. In fact, a lot of people are getting really pissed off. And this is really dangerous for YouTube. Because when you have people with 15 million subscribers, 12 million, 6 million, who are saying, look, I'm getting really pissed off here because my subscribers don't like this, I don't like it. What happens if all of a sudden they started to band together and say, hey, we're just going to create our new video sharing site for the world, and we're going to bring our, 20 plus million subscribers with us? YouTube is fucked. You just eliminated your entire celebrity base that you've been building up or that you've been helping create, and they're all somewhere else now. And you may be thinking that I'm being a little radical right now, but it's really frustrating when Google itself takes the lion's share of your income, right? I don't make any money off of YouTube, but Google, I think they take 55% or 45% of whatever you earn off of YouTube. So for them to take that much money out of what you're creating and then to not listen to you, it's really fucked up. And I'm not appreciative of it. And I don't think anyone else is appreciative of it either. You're creating this amazing content for their website and then they're not listening to you. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's not the way it's supposed to work. I mean, me personally, the one thing that I can't get over is this new YouTube channel design that's been in the works for about a year now. I can't customize my channel. All I can have is a little logo at the top. You guys remember how YouTube used to look? How it used to have those really cool backgrounds to it that anyone could create? You used to have really cool banners and thumbnails. You could essentially create your own personalized, YouTube page. Today, all you can have is a little fucking tiny banner. What the fuck is that? I don't understand why that's even in place. YouTube is in the business of creating celebrities. That is their job. Their job is to give us a platform to build a fan base. That is their job, period. Their job is to not stifle the features that we have. Their job is to make sure that we can grow, not to make us all look the same. How gay would it be if every rapper, if every musician looked the same? It's stupid. It's the same thing that YouTube's doing. They make everyone look the same. Anyway, that's the end of my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I might have some controversy. Some of you guys might disagree with me. That's okay. It's just my opinion. I'm just a regular dude who just has an opinion about things. Also, I mentioned the other day that I actually, my professor lost my exam. She lost my exam. Lost it. It's gone. It was lost. Today I got an email and she said she found it. And I actually got a 94%. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's motherfucking right. You better find my exam. I'm just kidding. It was awesome that they found it. And that's really going to solidify my grade for the course. I'm really not the best student, but I am really good at marketing. So, I got a good grade in marketing, and we're good to go, man. The rest of my exams should be over soon. And then, more content coming your way. Anyway, it has been fun to deliver you this 14-minute video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like. This does it for me, guys. I got to go study. Take it easy, and as always, peace.